Oh, hey there, this is Dr. Evan Osar. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great start to your week. I got three things for you today, and they have to do with balance mostly, but it's also about life a little bit as well. So thank you. Thank you for being part of our community. Thanks for sharing this opportunity, or allowing me to share this opportunity to share some great information that I just read. A brand new journal article in the British Medical Journal, BMJ. Just came out, talked about balance. And the ability to stand on one leg and balance for 10 seconds is related to all-cause mortality. So they looked at this group of individuals, and they noticed, or they correlated, again, it's correlation, which doesn't mean it's 100%, doesn't mean 100% that this is the only thing that correlates to longevity, but they looked at a group of older adults, and the ability to stand on one leg for 10 seconds, maintain your balance, is related to all-cause mortality, meaning the longer or the more you're able to stand on single leg stance for 10 seconds, maintain your balance, your center of mass over top of your foot, it's related to longer health. And here's the great news for you and I as health and fitness professionals is that we are in the best profession. We're in the best profession to help our clients improve their balance. So I'm going to share with you three things that will help your clients improve their ability to stand for 10 seconds on a single leg. Now, you and I as health and fitness professionals likely can do this very, very easily. So let's do this. I got the clock over there. So it's at 45 seconds here, right about now. Let's go. Single leg stance, hold for 10 seconds. One of the things that we teach, this is one of our assessments that we teach as part of our balance program, as part of the Integrative Movement System assessment process, is single leg stance. Now, this is not actually a great assessment for balance because, again, rarely do your clients stand on one leg for any length of time. So that's about 15 seconds right there. Let's switch to the other side. So we'll start right about now. Okay, so we'll see this other side. So this is not a great assessment for balance because rarely do your clients ever stand on single leg stance except for when you ask them to. And they don't usually fall when they're trying to stand on single leg. They fall when they're multitasking or maneuvering around objects. So this is really not a great assessment. However, the reason I do like it, so that's 15 seconds right there. The reason we like and use this assessment is because it shows you how your client transitions mass or their center of mass, which is somewhere around here, depending, maybe a little bit higher, a little bit lower, depending on your client's proportions. It shows you how they maneuver their center of mass over their base of support or their foot. And when you shift your weight to get onto single leg stance, there should be a minimal weight shift to get it over so you're over top your foot. However, you should be able to align the thoracolpelvic cylinder, the thorax over top the pelvis. So the cylinder should be aligned as you shift over. And you should also have minimal ankle sway. So you can have your ankle can move, your ankle and foot can move because it's adapting to the ground and you're not standing perfectly still, you're swaying. So the ankle and foot are making up for that little bit of sway. With our older clients, they don't have a great ability to, or they generally don't stack their cylinder very well. So that's the first issue. Second issue is they don't have a good ankle strategy. So when they shift their weight over, they have to really shift their center of mass over to get their weight over top their base of support. Well, now their center of mass can be way outside their base of support, which increases the likelihood of falling. Now, one of the other aspects that will improve, or I should say the three things that will improve your client's balance, number one is, can we teach our clients how to better align their thoracolpelvic cylinder? One of the best ways to do that is lying supine, but if your clients can't lie supine for whatever reasons, it's not a good position for them, let's use the wall. I'm going to turn around because unfortunately I don't have a wall right here, but essentially I'm going to be against the wall like this. So my arms will be against the wall like this, and in this position we can use the hands, use the wall to help support or align the thoracolpelvic cylinder. The hand support on the wall helps to activate the shoulder stabilizers like serratus anterior, the mid trap, the low trap, to allow the shoulders to then, and the scapular muscles, scapular stabilizers, to then help align the thorax over top of the pelvis. So from behind, it looks like this, and now we can just work on holding this position and breathing. So we want to align and breathe in this position. And from here, we can teach our clients how to shift onto single leg and maintain this position. Shift onto single leg, align hip, knee, ankle, and foot, while also maintaining that thoracolpelvic cylinder. So from the side, it would just look like this. Hands against the wall, shift, maintain that cylinder alignment. We have to get our clients stronger in the center of mass. So he's learning to move his limbs faster, because again, if our clients fall, we're all going to fall. We're going to trip. We're not going to see something. We're going to get our foot caught on the rug or a carpet or whatever. We're going to trip. But one of the things that will stop us from actually falling is getting the foot out fast. So if we can teach our clients to get that knee up, come back down, get that knee up, come back down, or actually just take a step, get that foot out there quick, step quick, get that foot out there more quickly. Increase muscle mass, increase strength will help you do that. Plyometric training, if your client can do that, will also enhance that. So we got two strategies. Help your client align and breathe better. Use the wall if necessary. You can also go supine, which will also help stack that cylinder. Number two is help your clients move faster and increase strength. The third thing is teach your clients to, and it's sort of a piggyback off number two, move dynamically. Have your client move dynamically. So it's not just, like I said, this is not a great assessment. It's a great assessment to look at shifting of center of mass. It's not a great strategy, I should say. It's a good assessment, not a great strategy to help your clients actually improve balance. So teach your client to do carries. Teach them to carry, teach them to maneuver around objects. So if you are working, or even if they're working in their home, have them carry, turn. Have lots of turns, have them stepping over things, stepping around things, have them moving in multiple directions. Have them do dynamic lunge reaches in multiple planes. So that way you're teaching them to move dynamically and react dynamically. Because again, most falls will happen when your clients are multitasking, doing two objects. So another thing you could have your client do is when they're walking, have them do walking or carrying, have them turn their head. So they're not looking where they're going, they're actually turning their head. So that's also changing their visual system, their vestibular system, the proprioceptive system, which a lot of it comes from the upper cervical spine. So it's helping to challenge those systems as well, which can also help your client as they get around their house, maneuver around their house. And it's ultimately what we're trying to do is set them up for success in everyday life. So there you go. You got three strategies. Number one, help your clients align their thoracolpelvic cylinder, control their center of mass, use three-dimensional breathing to help you do that. Number two, increase muscle mass and speed of movement. So that way your clients can move faster, train dynamically in multiple planes, teach them to multitask, moving their head or neck, or do they can bounce a ball and walk. They can step around objects and over objects. You can distract them. So you're teaching them how to look around, move, challenge their environment like they're going to be doing in everyday life. And there you have three strategies to help your clients improve balance. And remember, what I really want you to take home from this is you are in the best position, because the medical doctors, they're not talking about this. Physical therapists, once they deal with the initial falls or the side effects of the fall, the broken bones or the injuries or things like that, then they're off on their own. So they need you. Chiropractors generally aren't talking about this with their clients. Most chiropractors aren't. So it's up to you and I to educate our clients and empower them with strategies that will improve balance, which ultimately, as the study shows, will increase their life, their longevity, and most importantly, their well-being. So I hope that made sense to you. Hope that helps you just support and give you information that you can share with your clients. Again, it's a 2022 study that just came out. I actually posted it on my Instagram page, so Discover IMI. Discover IMI, I posted the study there, so you can go find it, look it up, and it's a PDF, so you can go download that. It's great information to share with your clients so they don't think you're making the information up. They trust you, but just so you can show them, like, hey, here's the evidence, real evidence. Exercise. We need to get our clients stronger, faster, more mobile. We need to teach them how to and help them breathe better. We need to teach them to be more dynamic, and that's the most important aspects of our training. And then all those secondary things like walking faster, better balance, doing the things they need to, want to, and love to do, all those things can be managed when you help your clients develop a more optimal strategy. And that's how you become a go-to specialist for your clients and help more individuals that need, want, and will pay you for your expertise. Lastly, before you go, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, as you can imagine. When you're a leader, it's up to you to coordinate your community and be that voice of reason and that objective voice for your community. You can look on any social media right now, and you'll see who's actually a leader and who's just complaining, who's just going off on their emotions, who doesn't have control of their emotions, who are trying to lead or educate or just talk about their feelings. That's not what a leader's about. Yes, you want to be a real person. And yes, if you want to, you can address real world issues. However, your job as a health and fitness leader is to educate, empower, and enroll the right individuals, and then create a safe environment for them, regardless of your identity, your agenda, your narrative, so that they can then go out and be leaders. And that's very, very hard to do in these days, for sure. And so I encourage you, do what you need to do, say what you need to say, but then ask yourself before you post something, is this serving my community, or is it just making me feel better because of my feelings or my emotions, or I'm reacting to what's happening in the world? And many times I want to post stuff, many times I want to say stuff, many times I want to react, and then I ask myself, or my wife says to me, is that serving, is that serving your community, our community? Is it helping to empower, educate? Is it going to change opinions or minds? And most of the time, 99.9% of the time, the answer is no. So I encourage you, be the leader that your community needs, that people are looking for. Go out there, be humble, serve with integrity, and be the light for those people who are lost, who are dark, or need that positive influence in their life. And that's how you become a successful leader. This is Dr. Evan Osar with Integrative Movement Insider. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for being part of our community. Thanks for allowing us to serve you as well. If you're looking for more information, we got a brand new resource coming out on breath. That's coming out in the next week to 2 weeks at the most. We also have a brand new series of 2 Anatomy Geeks. We're talking about joint replacements, hip and knee, which also influence, obviously, hip and knee osteoarthritis influences balance. So we got lots of great resources coming out in just a few weeks. I will probably talk to you before 4th of July, but if I don't, have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Wishing you all the best. And if there's anything we can do to serve you, let us know. Thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.